Hey, what's up, fitness family? How many of you guys are, one, pumped about the holidays, and two, scared shitless about the holidays? I'm getting so many comments and emails and messages on Facebook about, oh my God, when it starts getting dark really early and it's cold outside and I'm starting to feel kind of the winter blues and it makes me unmotivated to exercise. How many of you feel that pressure of like, I have to work out, I know I need to eat healthy, yet the weather and the cold and the kind of like depression sets in when you're not getting that vitamin D and the sun starts going down at like 4:30 p.m.? I know that up here in Temecula, it gets dark right around 5:30, and I'm like ready for bed, right? So it's so annoying. I'm here in my gym today because I want to talk to you guys about a program I'm launching in December called Festive Fit. And the reason I call it Festive Fit is because I truly believe that there is a way to have a lot of fun, indulge in your favorite sweet treats, and yet still keep your fitness in check over the holidays. Don't tell me I'm crazy. Do not tell me I'm crazy. I don't believe you. I know that it's true because I do it every single year. And the reason that I'm successful in keeping my body healthy and yet still having the good wine that I love, still having that piece of pumpkin pie that I want, still eating the mashed potatoes and gravy, still having leftover turkey for a week, the reason that I can still do all that and feel energized, not feel stressed out, not feel unmotivated, and let my health and my fitness go to shit is because I've practiced. I've found a system. And I'm going to give you that system in this Festive Fit challenge. It is going to start on December 10th. Okay? And the reason I want you guys to get involved in this is because when we have each other, and you have a team, and you have support, and you have a plan, it is so much easier to stay in alignment with what you want, right? It's when you're not really sure what you're going to do for that workout today. How many of you have felt that way? Where you're like, where am I going to find Anna on POPSUGAR Fitness, and what do I feel like doing today? And then you could do it, or you could not do it. Right? I have to get motivated to come into this gym and do my workout and get through it and push myself through all the reps without quitting early, right? It's not easy. But when you've got somebody telling you exactly what you need to do, what day you need to do it, how long you need to do it, you get it done, right? In and out. All the workouts are short, 20 minutes. Okay? And I've got a whole entire calendar, 3 weeks worth of my favorite combination of workouts to do around the holidays. Because I don't believe that we need to kill ourselves around the holidays with workouts. Show of hands. I mean, honestly, I can't see your comments just yet. I want to make sure that I can see them if you post something in. All I see is I don't see any comments yet. But I want to make sure that you guys understand the difference between pushing yourself. Ooh, good. Annie, I see your comment. Browsing POPSUGAR workouts right now. Well, I'm in my gym right now. Maybe you can work out with me. I'm going to get on this thing right here. I'm going to get on my BOSU. I'm going to crush a BOSU workout, right? I haven't been able to do a lot of BOSU workouts on POPSUGAR Fitness because they want to make sure everybody can join, and it's usually body weight, strength training and stuff. But in my Creators Club, in my personal membership area, I teach a lot of other types of workouts, and I'm going to be bringing those in January, but I won't go into that right now. Right now I'm talking about Festive Fit, okay? And the reason I want you guys to get in alignment with this program and follow my lead this December is because many people feel like they gotta beat themselves up around the holidays, right? Because, yeah, you're eating a little bit more and you're, and you're feeling guilty about it. So you're like, wait, I had, that extra wine last night at the holiday party. So tonight I'm gonna kill myself with a workout. That is the opposite of what you want to do for yourself around the holidays, okay? The reason the workouts are short is because there's a lot of extra stress on us during the holidays, a lot of extra stress. And your body can't tell the difference between good stress and bad stress. When you're excited and you're releasing those endorphins, that's like a stress, but it's a good stress. When you're upset or you're depressed or you're working out really hard, that's stress. And working out is a good thing for your body, but it still triggers a stress hormone in your body. And the most important thing that you can do for your body around the holidays is to recover, is to give your body time to heal. Okay, so when we're going through this workout calendar, which is 3 weeks long, I'm going to give you a variety of intense workouts followed by less intense workouts so your body has time to recover, so that as you're going through the holidays, you're not pushing yourself too hard. You're pushing yourself enough to keep your body feeling energized and not feeling drained, not feeling burnt out, because we're going to have a lot of stress, regardless of if you want to or not, okay? That's why I think a lot of the other nutritional habits and healthy tips that you're going to learn inside Festive and Fit are very, very important. Because if you combine the healthy things that you can be doing to combat all the other things, like all the other stresses and all the other nagging things you got to get done around the holidays. You got to decorate, you got to wrap gifts, you got to buy gifts, you got to, make different dinners, you got to visit different family, you have to travel. There's going to be a lot of things that come up, and I want to nurture you, and I want you to nurture yourself, so that you can take care of yourself. You can feel energized. You can not live with a constant feeling of guilt and, oh my gosh, like I'm sore this entire month. That is not the intention for this Festive and Fit program. I believe there is a way to balance having a lot of fun, enjoying yourself around the holidays, being present with your families. How many of you guys feel like around this time of year, when we're supposed to be embracing a time of gratitude and blessings and, feeling present with our families, engaging with the people we love the most, showing them how much we love them, that we just feel like we're disconnected? We feel like we're so self-consumed, right? We go underneath our covers and we're like, I don't want to come out. That should not be the way we feel at the end of a year. You have worked hard this year. You've busted your ass. You've busted your ass at work, at home, with your family, with your loved ones, with your body, self-care. You've worked so hard. It's time to celebrate that. It's time to enjoy and to feel like, you know what? I'm going to be present with people. Not just give presents, but give my presence. So, they say 12 days of Christmas, right? What if you did 12 days of presents, where you were actually present with the people in your life? You weren't distracted. You weren't obsessed with, did I get everything done at the office today? Oh my gosh, I forgot to call that person back. But when you get home, you're actually there. You have shown up. This is a lot of the stuff that we're going to talk about in the Festive and Fit program, because it's not just about getting that 20-minute workout in or getting that healthy meal in. Yes, there's all that stuff, right? And there's also suggested supplies that I highly recommend in the program, because I feel that they absolutely are the game changer for how to keep your body feeling its absolute best. You can take it or leave it. But what's important is that you're also getting that mentorship, that mindset and coaching to help you get through the holidays in a way that is different than usually it is. In the comments below, in the description above, you guys can click on the link and listen to all the details. My club members have free access, so if you are a club member, do not pay full tuition for the challenge, okay? Because you get it free. You just have to go into your announcements in the membership area and get the code. Those of you that are not club members, you can become a club member instantly if you want to. Just message me. Or you can just click on the link in the description and you guys can join this month of coaching with me taking you through how to have that balance in your life, how to truly feel energized, not stressed out, not burnt out, but to feel grateful and present for the people in your life, not to feel guilty, but to feel good, right? Not to feel like you can't have things or indulge so that you can celebrate all your hard-ass work this year. No, I want you to feel as though you deserve that for yourself. You don't have to feel guilty about that. And tomorrow, you're going to be able to get up and go through your day the way that is aligned with how you want to live your life. Not, oh my God, I'm so depressed today. Oh my God, I did that. Let's not feel that way. Let's move forward out of that kind of mindset and get right on track with what's most important, right? What's most important is that you love yourself. You love the people around you. You take care of yourself, right? And so many people feel like they're deprived if they can't have that extra slice of pie, or if they can't eat chocolate every day. I want you to change your thinking about what that actually is doing for you. Because is it self-care? Is it loving yourself? Right? Because sometimes it's just abuse, right? Sometimes it's just overdoing it because of other things happening in your life. Most often, people don't want to overeat or overindulge in sugar because they want to give themselves pre-diabetes or they want to get excess fat in their body. Most people are doing that because they're not present. They're off somewhere else in their mind. They're off in worry land. They're off in stressed outville. They're off in guilt or depression. I mean, they're not present. So we have to come back to the truth of where we want to be in our lives. We want to be present. We want to love ourselves. We want to love others. We want to actually have a good time and not feel guilty about it. We want to take care of our body. We want to get sleep, right? We want to breathe in the fresh air. We want to feel grateful for all of our accomplishments this year. And I know I'm going off on a million tangents because that's how I am, right? That's how passionate I am about helping people kind of live the life that's in alignment with who they actually are. Because I know that people aren't naturally just depressed, stressed out, overwhelmed, have anxiety, feeling like they want to get pre-diabetes or be overweight. Nobody wants to be that way. The reason that we're moving in that direction is because we've lost our frame of mind and we haven't set up a path of progress for ourselves to where we want to go. We got to get in alignment with the best of who we are, right? The best of who you are. Think about that. Who is the best of you? I'm here in my gym, and I always say that the 3 words that I hope you would describe me as, the best of me, because I have my bad days, people. How many of you have had your bad days? Yeah. I'm one of them. I'm human, just like you. I am not this excited, enthusiastic, healthy, and, motivated all the time, right? That's not reality. And I don't want you to think that about me. I'm real, girls, right? I am so down to earth, and you can ask my closest friends. They've seen me in those states of mind. But 90% of the time, I am living in alignment with the best of who I want to be. I want to be enthusiastic. I want to be healthy, and I want to be courageous, right? So those are the words that I hope that my family would describe me as, my best friends would describe me as, strangers, people that meet me for the first time. I want them to describe me as those 3 words. Think about your 3 words, the best of who you want to be, even if you're not acting like her right now. It's okay. Right? Because I know I am not always acting like her because sometimes I'm scared and I puss out. Right? And so, inspirational. Thank you, Annie. But sometimes we're going to fail. And failure is a part of growth, right? Every time I fail, I learn from it, which means I get better and I grow as a woman. Don't be afraid of failure, but don't be blind to your failure. Because if you're blind to your failure, you're not learning from your mistakes. If you've made the same mistakes over and over and over again, and you haven't gotten better, that means you're neglecting it. You're not open and you're not seeing your patterns. That's why journaling is so important, right? That's why we have to stick with being present with ourselves, knowing who it is that we want to be, and trying to live into that. And when we don't, being aware of it. You know, it's like when I'm not healthy on a day, I'm aware. I'm completely aware. I'm sure you are too. When I'm negative, I'm completely aware of it. And so I'm like, okay, what was that all about? What do I need to change my attitude right now? Right? What's going to help me get through this? And when I do that, I think about who are the mentors in my life? Who are the books and the podcasts that I can listen to? I've got so many resources. You've got to have your toolbox. And I hope that this December, I will be in that toolbox. I hope you will be in my Festive and Fit program. It's only $30 to get this private coaching with me for 3 weeks. You're also going to learn so much. You're going to feel freaking awesome. And it's a gift you need to give yourself. It's a gift that you deserve. You've worked so hard. You have earned this time for yourself to be a part of something bigger than yourself. A part of something that's going to help you become a better person, to feel your best, to learn new skills, to learn new habits. Maybe a lot of them you already know. So I hope you join in and teach us something, because the power of a group, the power of a community is not just the influence of me or one person, it's the influence of all. It's the contribution that you give. That's what I love so much about my community members, is that for some reason I attract women that care. And I'm going to attribute that to the fact that I care. I care about people. You know, even if I've never met you before, you are a stranger standing in line at Starbucks. I care. I truly care about you. And the reason I do is because I've intentionally decided, it's like, this doesn't just happen. You wake up and you're like, I care about people. I genuinely want you to be healthy and happy and successful in this life. But to genuinely care means that you've set the intention to want that. That's the best of who you are. And those are other things that I describe as interaction words. Interaction words are like the things that you're like, this is how I want to interact with people. This is what I hope they take away from me. This is how a stranger might describe our interaction. And I want caring to be one of those words. So my intention is to care. And you know what? When you're a part of a community of people that care, it changes your perspective on the world. I know that when we're surrounded by negative people or negative social media, negative news, negative communities, environments, maybe your Facebook page is filled with negativity right now. And I think that turns a lot of people off to social media. I don't want to be around people that are negative either, you know, because you don't want to feel negative and you don't want to be negative. Well, just unfriend people. Honestly, if they don't have anything nice to say, they shouldn't be saying it at all, right? I mean, that's just my motto. My mom had said that to me when I was really young. And even when people hate on me, it's not acceptable to hate back, right? You got to kill them with kindness, and you've got to show people that you care. And so in our community, people care. They're there for you. And I think we need more communities where people care about each other. They don't just, they don't just decide to be, right? Because some people can just go through life being. I'm just here. Are you just here? Or are you giving? Because the more you give, the more you receive. That's like the golden rule, right? Especially for a lot of people around the time of holidays. It's like, give. I don't need Christmas presents this year, guys. I don't. You know what I need? I need to give myself to people. So I'm busting my ass to create this Festive and Fit program to be present for you, because I want you there. I want to give to you. I want to be there to care about what's going on for you this time of year, so that you can celebrate your life and you can celebrate this year and all the hard work that you've done. Give more. Give more. You will receive. That's the golden rule. So I think that it's so important, if you want a community of amazing people, if you want great strategies and a plan to keep yourself feeling energized and, not overwhelmed and keep yourself de-stressed, honestly, that is what it's all about, right? And if you don't need presents this year, then give. Give to the fundraisers that are going all over the world. I am like giving to Puerto Rico like it's my job for Christmas because I care. I see the pain and I see that the struggle is real right now for so many people. Do I need anything more? No, I need to give more. So we need to all take that and we need to give ourselves. We need to give to ourselves even. If you haven't been giving to yourself, trust me, I've been giving to myself. I just went on a 2-month trip with business coaches that I am like obsessed with. Brendan Burchard. I went to World's Greatest Speaker. I went to Experts Academy. I invested a lot of money in giving to myself business coaching because I needed that. I gave to myself. How often do you give to yourself to learn, to grow, to get mentorship, to become your best? So often people think that like, oh, you know what? I'm going to give to myself. I'm going to go buy a pair of shoes, or I'm going to give to myself by going to get this new outfit, or I'm going to give to myself by going and getting a massage. Actually, that's a really good gift. Give yourself that. But sometimes we buy things for ourselves that just have no real meaning. They don't help us in a way that really kind of like elevates our life. So make sure you do give that to yourself. So make sure you jump in. It starts December 10th. I don't want anybody joining in late. If you get in there now, you can see all the suggested supplies that I'm recommending for you guys to have even more elevated energy and enthusiasm throughout this program. So click on the link in the description and I really want to see you there. Lavinia, thank you so much for that comment. Anna, it's amazing to see that comment. But I want you to care about yourself. Thank you for sharing that comment because I think it's so common that women care about others and care less about themselves. And that makes my heart ache because I care about myself so much, right? So much. But that's taken a lot of work, right? 5 years ago, and I'll tell you a personal story, Anna, and then I'm going to jump off here. But 5 years ago, I was a young entrepreneur who had just moved to Los Angeles, and I was about to hit rock bottom in my life. I was drained of my energy. I was stressed out that I wasn't going to make it, and I was going to have to move home because I had no job and I had pretty much no money left. I was really tired because I wasn't eating right. I was eating like healthy, but then I was also eating a lot of sugar and I was drinking a lot of caffeine. I was just trying to keep myself up to try to do the work that I needed to do to be successful. And I was neglecting everything about myself. I was neglecting my mindset. I wasn't meditating. I wasn't reading. I wasn't getting any coaching from anyone. I was exercising, but I was exercising without fueling myself. So I was just stressing my body out, draining my energy. I was killing myself slowly. And the stress and the overwhelm and everything wasn't helping because I had no way of managing my stress. I had no way of managing the overwhelm. I had no productivity habits. I had no guidance. And when you don't care about yourself, it's not that you don't care, right? It's that you're just neglecting it. You're not thinking about it. I think you do care about yourself. You're just not sure how to actually care for yourself. And so I would love for you to join my program because when you do, you're going to learn a lot of habits that help you understand what it means to care for yourself. Because a lot of times it's like we just don't know. Like, what do I do? Like, what do I actually need to do? 5 years ago, I didn't know what it was that I needed to do for myself. I cared about myself, but I wasn't caring for myself. And I think a lot of us go through life, putting out, giving out, doing all we can. We're not seeing that we aren't nurturing our mind, our body, our nutrition, our stress, and we have to do that stuff. So I really hope to see you in there, and I hope to coach with you more. Join my Creators Club. I do monthly coaching calls every single month, and I would love for you to soak that stuff up. So it's been amazing connecting with you guys. Make sure you click the description above so you guys can all join me for this program. I would love to see like 100 people. It would be so freaking fabulous. So I'll talk to you guys all soon. Have an amazing rest of your week. Bye.